So hey everyone, we're back here today for another review, and today we're going to be reviewing the Plume Microfiber Contouring and Baking Sponge. So let's start right off. So coming to the texture of this sponge, this is extremely unique and this has like a velvety texture on the top. It does not feel like the usual, like the rubbery, the latex type of blenders. And I don't know, I mean, this is a sponge. It does behave everything like a sponge. If you put this into water, it does soak the water up and it does swell up and it blends your foundation. So the purpose wise, this is the same as the other ones and you use it in the similar way. But then, like the finish and the way the sponge is totally different. The sponge is also very soft and very squishy. It's very bouncy. It feels really good on the skin. It isn't too hard on it. Also, the sponge works really great for layering your foundation with probably like 2 layers to 3 layers of it without making it too cakey. Because of the way it blends, it kind of transfers a very thin application on your face without it caking up and gunking up on your skin. So comparing the Plume Microfiber sponge with the Plume Celestial sponge, I would say that these two are two different things. They give you two different type of finishes. But then one thing which I noticed out of these two is that this one is a lot more softer. This is soft too. This is one of the most softest sponges I've tried, yes, but this is the most softest I've ever tried. So both are extremely soft and both give you a different way of the way the product is applied on your face. This one gives you a very dewy natural type of a finish, whereas this one gives you very high coverage. So both of them give you two different finishes but both work really good. They're just meant for two different applications. So speaking about the finish the sponge gives your makeup is that if you use a foundation which is full coverage, you are going to get full coverage on your skin. So the sponge does not take up on the coverage and it just leaves whatever the foundation has to offer on your skin itself. So moving on to the shape of the sponge, this isn't like the typical teardrop shape. So this is actually cut off in the top. So it gives you like a very blunt end over here and also on this side. And how to use this is that you can use this bottom area because it covers more surface on your skin, and you can use this side over here for your foundation. You can use this flat side over here to apply your powder over underneath your contour in case you want to make your contour a lot more sharp and chiseled out. So my most favorite side of the sponge is this really small semicircle over here. So this is great for contouring the sides of your cheekbones, and it's great for fitting and sharpening the nose area over here with a little bit of powder. So considering the different applications the sponge has got, it's very versatile, and I'm pretty sure that you would be able to use this for your foundation, concealer, powder, and also your contour, your blush, your highlighter. You can always use this flat side over here to do your highlighter, and you can just blend it out. It would give you like a very seamless effect. Usually to do my makeup with something like a brush, I tend to take about 5 minutes to blend my foundation in, but then with this sponge it just took me about like a minute or two and I was able to completely blend my makeup without any seamlessness going on. It blended it really well into my jawline and into all these areas like the nose area and around the mouth, around the eyebrows. So it gave me like a very good finish, and it made the product look like it was skin, and it did not make it look like as if I'm wearing foundation. So it gives you a very good blend. It gives you a very even, seamless, and a very natural looking blend. So moving on, blending my concealer was a dream because like this region just fit so well in my under eye, and it has this pointy side over here, and it kind of like three-dimensional in this corner, right? So it blends it before you yourself start to blend it out. So that's one amazing thing about this sponge. So just with about like 2-3 dabs of it, my concealer was fully blended out, and I got like the most 100% coverage out of my concealer because the sponge doesn't really take up on the product. So moving on, and about powder application. So one amazing thing about this is that it does not take too much product from the box, and it just takes like the right amount of product. So it just takes the teeny bit and it just sets it all into your skin, leaving you with like not a very matte look, and you don't look very powdery, but it just takes the right amount to set your concealer. So coming to the products like your contour, blush and highlight, I use the flat and the very small end over here for doing my contour. It gave me a lot more chiseled look, and I just had to stamp on it to blend it out. I use the flat side for doing my blush, and I also use the flat side for doing my highlighter. It just gives me a very seamless, natural effect. It's very easy to blend, and sometimes when you use something like a fan brush, you need to be a little careful with the application because it can look like you just got a streak of highlighter. So that does not happen with a sponge. So this completes the review on the Plume Microfiber Contouring and Baking Sponge, and this is just one amazing versatile product, and it's very unique. Like I've never seen a sponge like this before with something which has a velvety microfiber feeling to it. So I would definitely recommend that you try the sponge out. It's just one of a kind. It's just amazing. And it's very useful for like doing your entire face in case you have someone who's on the go and you like cream products. So this one works really good for that. And so it's super soft and so squishy, and it's just so good. Like I just can't stop doing that because it's just so soft, and it just works really great with your makeup. Your base looks so good, and I used a foundation which dries very quickly today, and in spite of it, like my base and my complexion went on so good. It's just so perfect, and it's just amazing. So do give the sponge a try and let me know how it went, and I'll see you guys for another review. Until next time, bye.